Hey there, I am Coach Adessa, one of the most unprofessional professionals that you could meet, and I have been asked to speak more. So here we are, all thanks to my people, but don't worry, you all are part of what I live for, and I know I tell you that all the time, and I will continue to show you that. I mean it. It's truly part of what I live for. This recording is a follow-up to this morning's post where I will restate and elaborate on the concept of adaptability. Have you ever taken a step back to really consider how well you're accepting your reality for what it is? Ever catch yourself fixating on what you have no authority over? Ever find yourself aching for something, even to the point of desperation at times, but with no thoughts on how to step forward? The way that I've seen things in life is that we all face times of forced acceptance, which was a way for me to better understand and embrace the concept of agree to disagree. In my experiences, I struggle with that, especially in work environments. I just couldn't grasp how to resolve conflict or move past conflict just from agreeing to disagree. It just never, it wasn't that it never made sense to me, it was that it never connected to me. And then once I started to really tell myself it's forced acceptance, it started to be life changing. And then when I have put that to use in serving others, I got plenty of years of evidence of how it can be life-changing for just about anyone. And in all of those years, I say that it's evidence over opinion on how it exists. It's a reality concept to me, where everything in life is a choice, and we have free will to make our own choice or choices through each moment. But if we desire to go past the chaos, we have some things that we must accept along the way. It becomes non negotiable. And if this, then that roadblock that we cannot get past without the acceptance. The only alternatives would be different roads, different avenues, whatever we want to call it. But to get on the road that we're trying to get through, it's a roadblock. And if you want to get past this roadblock, this is what we are saying is non-negotiable. Life factors, other people, whatever, we don't have full power. So without the forced acceptance, we cannot adapt, and that is what causes our turmoil. Where the situation or situations we are facing left us with no more than two choices: accept and adapt, or resist and suffer the natural consequences of no authority. No authority equals no control. No control equals being incapable of changing the situation beyond finding a way to adapt. To be adaptable is a life skill that most have, but struggle to turn to when it is forced acceptance. It doesn't feel worth showing. A guard is up, as it feels more like a sacrifice when there is no ambition involved. It's not just saying I'm getting nothing out of it. What's worth it? Why bother? That's not what it means entirely. It's that um, there's there is a sacrifice that is felt as if like you have to give up everything that matters to you to accommodate everything else in order to get anywhere. Like that's what it feels. It's an internal war, mind, body, soul, whatever we want to call it. You guys know what I mean by internal wars. I talk about it all the time. That internal war stems from the fact that it is the form of adapting that requires you to conform, where you behave in the way you're expected to. Uh, you're expected to behave by who and whatever it is that you do not agree with or stand for. It becomes a power struggle with others, the environment, and within yourself. You then develop desperation to get the situation resolved, and you look for it to be done in a way that's more where that is what adapts instead of you having to be what adapts, wishing to make it more suitable for yourself. Some can also get to the point where it's completely escaping reality. Many actually don't realize just how great of an addiction they've developed for escaping reality. For them, it only registers as burnout, stress, and frustration. They're not capable of seeing all else they do to get away from what is true, because it is all done with no intentions, and they certainly are not capable of seeing it as an addiction when there is no substances involved, and or the substances aren't really craved for, or they're not used out of self-control. In reality, we have an innate natural desire to adapt. Resisting it is sacrificing parts of ourselves. If we face a conflict, we are actually discovering more about ourselves. We are finding something that is against our moral principles, or we're seeing more of what matters most to us. We have the ability to temporarily accommodate the environment, know we need to adapt to what better fits our standards, and find what is within our reach so we can go for it, even if that means that we are looking for a new environment. It is toxic to become fixated on what you can't change. You can instead catch yourself in the moment of chaos, choose the forced acceptance, and in return, adapt to what you can do nothing about and redirect yourself to what you can do something with. You adapt through modification, modifying your perspective, your effort, and the directions you go forward. By focusing on what you could do something with, you in return only see what you need or would benefit from. Less noise and more reasonable options equals your voice and choice, your personal power, authority, which you discover through efforts like this. So, in this moment, what do you think? Like, do you see yourself as being fully adaptable? Do you know what all you have within you today? Or are you feeling like there may be more you could look forward to discovering about yourself, for yourself? Just out of curiosity, feel free to comment, message me, call me, text me, whatever you wish, but I would really love to know. Thank you.